Welcome back to Powerhouse. Well, we've got smartphones, smartwatches, and now smart houses. That's right, energy efficiency and some other common tasks are now a little easier, and the future really looks like fun. This is Sean Trudell, and he's joining us from Automation Arts to show us how managing your home can now be done just from a tablet. So first off, Sean, tell us about the system and how it works.
Control4 is a residential home automation system, so you can control anything from your living room home theater setup to music to lighting, HVAC control, even your garage doors.
And what homes are best suited for this?
Any home is really suitable for this type of technology, whether it be new construction, retrofit, or even if you're just finishing an additional room in the basement.
Does the age matter? I mean, could you do a really old house, like a house built in 1900?
There's definitely some things that we would want to make sure that that the house could handle from a lighting standpoint and a few other things, but from a home theater or music automation, absolutely.
Would you recommend that people start really big and just do the whole house at once, or start small and grow the process, grow the system?
Yep. Typically with automation, a lot of people haven't lived with it. They haven't done it before, so they want to either update their house or they're building a new house and they want to see how that's going to work. So we typically say start small, do a single room, whether it be just a TV and the home theater setup and maybe a single zone of lighting, and see how it fits into your life and how you're going to use it, and then expand the room from there.
Well, obviously you could save energy by programming all of these things, but explain to us what kind of energy savings we can expect from a system like this.
Absolutely. So being able to control your lights or your HVAC is a great way to save energy. So setting those lights to automatically only go to 80% when they turn on, or having a vacation mode for your HVAC system so that when you're gone for weeks at a time, the house is running a specific setting to save you money.
Are there other energy management tools that are available with this system besides those two?
Absolutely. Control4 is a very modular system, so being able to work with other companies or do other things, it works really well together. Control4 is also very focused on kind of energy management, as it's a big hot topic right now with energy building and green homes. So absolutely, there's not a specific item out there right now, but there's some things coming.
So out of all the things it can do, what would you say is the most popular thing to automate?
Absolutely, I would say lighting is one of the best things to automate, to turn those things on at a specific time and have them come home and the lights are on, or even the garage doors. We built a new house about a year ago, and after about 6 months of living in there, my wife says to me, I think you're leaving the lights on in the mudroom at night, or when you go to work. And I said, well, why is that? She said, well, every time I come home at night, the lights are on. And I told her that it's set up so that when the garage door opens at a specific time when she comes home at night, that the lights will automatically turn on. So she comes in the house, the mudroom lights are turned on, the pathway to the kitchen's turned on, so when the kids come running in, they can throw their backpacks down, get to their toys as fast as possible without tripping over anything in the dark.
Right, that's a hot time of day for problems happening. It just sounds so effortless.
Yep, absolutely.
And this can all be controlled remotely, right?
Absolutely. Whether you have an Apple or an Android device, there's an app for that, so you can download that, sync it to your system, and then if you're away, you can check to see if you left the lights on, if you left the garage door open, or even if the TV's on.
So I can't imagine if you have someone coming to visit you, say a cleaning lady or a plumber while you're gone or something like that, you can use your phone while you're on vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a lock that you could set specific codes for people. So if the cleaning lady has a specific code, she enters that in and it'll send you a text message or an email. So then you know that the cleaning lady is there. And then she hits the lock button and it'll send you a code or a text message that she's gone.
Now I know this is new technology and things are always a little pricier at the beginning, but our viewers are dying to know, what does this cost to install a system like this?
So to automate a single room, which would get you kind of the starting package, the brains of the unit, we usually say it's about $2,500, and that's installed and programmed. So that would control, say, a TV and a cable box and a Blu-ray player and maybe a game system.
Okay, and then each room after that, if you start small, isn't going to be another $2,500, right? Because you said that's kind of the brains and then you build from there?
Correct. So to do other subsystems such as HVAC, if you wanted to control a single zone of HVAC within the house, it would just be replacing the existing thermostat with a Control4 thermostat for about $249.
And I imagine that price is going to go down over time as this becomes more popular.
Absolutely.
Good. Is there a concern with what kind of network I have? You know, what kind of hookups I have, and would I need to change my data plan?
We definitely recommend the house have a newer or an up-to-date Wi-Fi system. So being able to communicate within the house is great. using the service provider, we typically say, you know, if it's a dial-up or charter, you should be fine, but we can assess that, you know, as we go depending on the needs of the system.
Wow, this is amazing. And it's really taking us into the next generation of home building. So I want to thank you so much, Sean, for being here. And if you want to learn more about Control4 or other home automation ideas for energy saving, go to our website, powerhousetv.com.